òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára o òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára o bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá jó bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀
òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára o òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára o bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá jó bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀.
òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára o òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára o bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá jó bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀.
òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára o òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára o bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá jó bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀.
òwúrọ̀ yìí ó èmi mo rí ìyí rẹ̀ òwúrọ̀ yìí ó èmi mo rí ìyí rẹ̀ akú alápàbí tó funfun lẹ́nu ọkọ̀ àrùn gbogbo ọkùnrin kan yín lójú ogun ẹkùn ọkọ̀ ìgbóná akú alápàbí tó funfun ọkọ̀ àrùn gbogbo ọkùnrin kan yín lójú ogun ẹkùn ọkọ̀ ìgbóná bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá jó bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀.
òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára o òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára o bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá jó bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀.
òwúrọ̀ yìí ó èmi mo rí ìyí rẹ̀ òwúrọ̀ yìí ó èmi mo rí ìyí rẹ̀ akú alápàbí tó funfun lẹ́nu ọkọ̀ àrùn gbogbo ọkùnrin kan yín lójú ogun ẹkùn ọkọ̀ ìgbóná akú alápàbí tó funfun lẹ́nu ọkọ̀ àrùn gbogbo ọkùnrin kan yín lójú ogun ẹkùn ọkọ̀ ìgbóná bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá jó bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀.
òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára o òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára o bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá jó bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀.
bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀.
bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá jó bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀.
bí mo bá ti rí jèbè lókè inú mi adùn máa jó.
bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá jó bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀.
ó ní bí mo bá ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ lókè ara mi á yá gágá.
bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá jó bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀.
bí mo bá ti rí kóńgò lókè inú mi adùn máa jó.
bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá jó bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀.
mo ní bí mo bá ti rí tàbá lókè ẹlẹ́mu làgbà.
bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá jó bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀.
òwúrọ̀ yìí
òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára
ó dára o bàbá.
bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá jó bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀.
ìwọ jẹ́ fomi o ìwọ fẹ́ lomi gbogbo kóńgò mi ìwọ jẹ́ fomi o ẹ̀yin fẹ́ lomi o gbogbo comrade mi bímọ mi máa jẹ́ kó mẹ́mu o.
ayé ẹgbẹ́ lẹ́mu máa ń ní púpọ̀ ayé.
bímọ mi máa jẹ́ kó mẹ́mu o mo wí.
ayé ẹgbẹ́ lẹ́mu máa ń ní púpọ̀ ayé.
bímọ mi máa jẹ́ kó mẹ́mu o kúrọ̀.
ayé ẹgbẹ́ lẹ́mu máa ń ní púpọ̀ ayé.
ó yá ẹgbẹ́ lẹ́mu màdára yéye.
ayé ẹgbẹ́ lẹ́mu máa ń ní púpọ̀ ayé.
mo ní bímọ láyà kan máa jẹ́ kó Gyration o.
ayé ẹgbẹ́ lẹ́mu máa ń ní púpọ̀
ó
ayé.
kúrọ̀ yìí
òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára o òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára o bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu máa jó bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu máa yọ̀.
ògbèrè mi dé ara ń bá dá o ara ń bá dá o kò owó jẹ ara.
ògbèrè mi dé ara ń bá dá o ara ń bá dá o owó jẹ.
mo gbèrè mi dé ara ń bá dá o ara ń bá dá o owó jẹ ara.
ògbèrè mi dé ara ń bá dá o ara ń bá dá o owó jẹ.
tóbi jù ẹyẹ ló lọ́rùn ọkì ló rẹyẹ kéré lùtẹ ó máa yí tètò lókì ẹ o.
kéré lùtẹ ọkì ló rẹyẹ kéré lùtẹ.
ìwọ fẹ́ lò lórí wa o.
kéré lùtẹ ọkì ló rẹyẹ kéré lùtẹ.
àdàkẹ́ tàbí èṣù lórí wa o.
kéré lùtẹ ọkì ló rẹyẹ kéré lùtẹ.
ṣèfé pákó wa lóògùn nẹ.
kéré lùtẹ ọkì ló rẹyẹ kéré lùtẹ.
ṣèfé olóhùn iyọ̀ mọ́kì wọ̀ o. àbíọ́dún bá ń lóye.
ọkì ló rẹyẹ kéré lùtẹ.
ewa yóò la ọ́ọ̀sì lórí wa o.
kéré lùtẹ
Okay, I
ọkì
don't
ló
know
rẹyẹ kéré lùtẹ.
ó máa yí bẹ́ẹ̀
All right,
lóògùn
all right, all right.
kéré lùtẹ ọkì ló rẹyẹ kéré lùtẹ.
ó máa yí gbogbo lórí wa o.
ẹlẹ́sẹ̀ pẹ́pà bàbá ọ̀jẹ̀ ẹsẹ̀ queen ayọ̀ ìka ayọ̀ tó jẹ́ wẹ́kọ̀ ẹsẹ̀ olórúkọ ọba mímí ọlá Halimat ọ̀fìlẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ àti ẹ̀kọ́ patron adé olú on the microphone. Àwọn ló ń kọrin lọ́wọ́. Chief Iron Tender Olúmídé yóò ti náà tó. Chief Yọ́dún Òjó, I welcome you. Oyinalẹ. Let us share the video.
Oyinalẹ tí dẹ́kun náà bá o. Oyinalẹ oyikoyi oyinalẹ
ìdẹ́kun náà oyinalẹ.
Ẹbí Sami Fọlákẹ́ Dípárọ̀.
Ilya Imade jọ̀wọ́ kan. Ọ̀mùràdó ení bí ení.
Tọ́pẹ́ Akíndíyà, I welcome you.
Bá máa jì ní ké.
ẹ máa yí ní padà.
Wọ́n ní lóníyàn kò bá máa jì ní ké.
ẹ máa yí ní padà.
Ọ̀mùràdó ayé olúwa rẹ̀ ti rí kótó kóyí.
oyinalẹ oyinalẹ ìdẹ́kun náà oyinalẹ.
Ọ̀mùràdó mi rèlú òyìnbó.
Ẹ sọ fún Kọ́múrádó tó ń rolú èyí. Ló fẹ́ lọ kọ́ níbẹ̀.
Ara oko mi rèlú òyìnbó. Omi lọ ọlọ́yà. Ọ̀mùràdó.
ọ̀mùràdó mi rè lóyìnbó. omi lọ kọlọ́yà. ara oko mi rè lóyìnbó. omi lọ kọlọ́yà.
Ọ̀mùràdó.
ọ̀mùràdó mi rè lóyìnbó. omi lọ kọlọ́yà. ara oko mi rè lóyìnbó. omi lọ.
Let us share the video. My call, I am coming.
How are you, I'm alright, today.
Today o, èmọ̀wé kọ èmọ̀wé kà, àyàfi good morning rẹ̀, how are you rẹ̀, I'm alright o, today. Ọ̀mùràdó.
Ọ̀mùràdó mi rè lóyìnbó.
Kí ló fẹ́ lọ ṣe?
Omi lọ kọlọ́yà.
I welcome you all to today's episode of Diaspora Gyration Live. Episode 141.
Ọ̀mùràdó.
Ọ̀mùràdó mi rè lóyìnbó.
Mo ní kí ló fẹ́ lọ ṣe?
Omi lọ kọlọ́yà. Ara oko mi rè lóyìnbó. Omi lọ kọlọ́yà.
Omi ṣe.
Good morning, how are you,
All right, we are on it.
today.
Today na today. Ọ̀mùràdó pàfùkà o, ọ̀mùràdó yọmọ ẹran.
Ajalele, ọ̀mùràdó pàfùkà.
Ọ̀mùràdó pàfùkà o, ọ̀mùràdó ọmọ ẹran.
Ajalele,
Ajalele.
ọ̀mùràdó pàfùkà.
Ajalele,
Ọ̀mùràdó pàfùkà.
Iye lelele o, ọ̀mùràdó pàfùkà.
Ajalele.
Patron adé olú ló ń kọrin lọ́wọ́ o.
Ọ̀mùràdó pàfùkà.
Ó ní ajalele, ọ̀mùràdó pàfùkà. Iye lelele o, ọ̀mùràdó pàfùkà.
Ajalele, ọ̀mùràdó pàfùkà.
Tóyìn Adéyẹmí, you are too much.
Èrì omi, wọ́n máa ń para wọn òògùn. Èrì oko, èrì o.
Èrè oko, àtẹ̀rẹ̀ omi.
èrè omi wọ́n máa ń bára wọn òkò èrè òkò.
Èrè o, èrè òkò.
Èrè o.
Èrè o, èrè òkò. Àtẹ̀rè omi.
I have a special guest on my program today.
Àṣìmádélé ẹlẹ́mùwá o.
Óyá.
Àṣìmádélé ẹlẹ́mùwá o.
Óyá.
Adé àṣìmádélé ẹlẹ́mùwá o.
I greet everybody. I welcome you all to this episode of Diaspora Gyration Live.
Àṣìmádélé alájèjì o. Àbẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ wa o. Àwa ọmọ ẹlẹ́mù ìfara.
May you all walk and never to stumble. Today is another day.
Ọmúradó oníkun àgbèjì jígolo ó ń mòdùrọ̀ bí ọmọ ìyá.
Invite all I am carried on your friend list to be part and parcel of today's program.
Èrè òkò. Àtẹ̀rè omi. Wọ́n fara wọn o. Èrè òkò.
Ara mi láti gbedele mi.
Ìmọ̀ ìṣẹ́gbẹ́ òṣì ẹ lọ sọ fáráyé. Ìmọ̀ ìṣẹ́gbẹ́ ìyá
Ẹgbẹ́lẹ́gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mù láti.
ẹgbẹ̀lẹ́ṣẹ́ wẹlẹ̀ kárówó rà dáńfó.
Wọ́n ní ẹgbẹ́lẹ́gbẹ́ àwa.
Ẹgbẹ́lẹ́gbẹ́ àwa ṣẹ́wẹ́lẹ́ kì í ṣe ẹgbẹ́ òṣì.
A ní ẹgbẹ́lẹ́gbẹ́ àwa o.
Ọ̀ṣin Fúnṣọ́, I welcome you.
Ẹ lọ sọ fáráyé. Ìmọ̀ ìṣẹ́gbẹ́ ìyá ẹgbẹ̀lẹ́gbẹ́ àwa.
Ẹgbẹ́lẹ́gbẹ́ wa o.
Ẹgbẹ̀lẹ́ṣẹ́ wẹlẹ̀ kárówó rà dáńfó.
Mo ní sẹ́wẹ́lẹ́ karowó ra bọ́ọ̀sì.
Ẹgbẹ̀lẹ́ṣẹ́ wẹlẹ̀ kárówó rà dáńfó.
Mo ní sẹ́wẹ́lẹ́ karowó ra Lexus.
Ẹgbẹ̀lẹ́ṣẹ́ wẹlẹ̀ kárówó.
Ọmọ Bánkẹ́ Abiodun, you are welcome.
Ẹgbẹ̀lẹ́ṣẹ́ wẹlẹ̀ kárówó.
Orunmila, my chief computer. I'm talking about Kayode, Kelvin Fúnṣọ́, my chief, you are too much.
Ó yá sẹ́wẹ́lẹ́ karowó ra chọ́pà. Ó yá kìlọ̀ mẹ́tẹ̀ yìí wù mí. Mo ní kìlọ̀ mẹ́tẹ̀ yìí wù mí.
SF Kenny Konga.
Ọkùnrin ilé ìfẹ́ ló mẹ́gbẹ́ ìwù mí.
My chief, the Gbedu don't start. Oh.
Mo ní kìlọ̀ mẹ́tẹ̀.
Chief Biodun Ojo, you are too much.
A ní kìlọ̀ mẹ́tẹ̀ yìí wù mí o.
Ẹ̀mú ni o, ọkùnrin ilé ìfẹ́ ló mẹ́gbẹ́ ìwù mí.
Lélelélele.
Ẹ̀rẹ̀lẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wẹlẹ̀ kárówó rà dáhùn.
Ẹgbẹ́ náà kìlọ̀ mú jẹ́ bù wù mí.
Yàrí ni o.
A ní kìlọ̀ mú jẹ́ bù wù mí o.
Ọ̀túnba Sharafadeen, you are too much.
Yàrí o.
SF Adefela Arowofela of Iliadu Lagoon, you are too much.
Ó yá sẹ́wẹ́lẹ́.
Oh, my comradic father, Chief Onuche, Onubi, Olu James, that is my direct comradic father.
Ó yá sẹ́wẹ́lẹ́ karowó ra limousine. Ó yá sẹ́wẹ́lẹ́ karowó ra Rolls Royce. Nagode, Allah Seriki.
Nagode,
Let us share the video. Invite all I am carried on your friend list to be part and parcel of today's episode of Diaspora Gyration Live, episode 141 with Mr. Gyration. Prince Wole Omoluabi.
Nagode, Allah Ubangiji.
Nagode, Allah.
Yaya Kaduna campaign. Sọ̀rúndé IP, Nagode Allah.
Chief Joseph Olatunde Awoshina. Metusela Chief Ilian Nateko, Father, you are too much.
Yaya Kaduna campaign. Sọ̀rúndé IP, Nagode Allah. Yaya Kaduna campaign.
Yaya Kaduna campaign.
Yaya Kaduna campaign.
patron Dakova, patron Tokumbo, okay. Dakova, you are too much. Rahim Rukayat, I welcome you. I welcome you, John Baba, Grand Patron. John Baba, you are too much. Chief Olusoji Jacobs, aha, at Metusela Chief Ilya Dutako, you are welcome. Yomi Bravo, Yomi Bravo, Yomi Bravo. I greet you, my Oga. Thank you for being part of today's program. Olayinka Temidayo Ogunlade, I welcome you.
Ní Gyration, Ìlíyá Maiduguri, Sahara Desert ló ti ṣe kókóló. Ní Gyration, Ìlíyá
Alex Harrison Onoha, I welcome you.
World Gyration, Ìlíyá do excess oil field ló ti ṣe kókóló. Oya ní Gyration, Ìlíyá ní Ṣàbí yẹn inú igbó màá ná ti ṣe kókóló. Ní Gyration, Ìlíyá tó tẹ́kọ̀ọ́ Yaba market náà ti ṣe kókóló. World Gyration, wọlé ní kọ́tà tàgé roundabout náà ti ṣe kókóló. Ní Gyration, Nàìjíríà ẹ̀dí kọ́ta inú zoo náà ti ṣe kókóló. Coronation, Ìlíyá Mẹ́lẹ́kì, Àgọ́ Palace láti ṣe kókóló. Coronation, Ìlíyá Mẹ́lẹ́kì, Àgọ́ Palace láti ṣe kókóló.
My younger brother, the one-time feather of Ilya Kwateko, Alhaji Ahmed Ayeloja of Ilya Kwateko. You are too much, my
Manyagode, Gyration no de Manyagode o. If only water no de Manyagode,
Manyagode, Manyagode, Gyration no de Manyagode, if only water no de Manyagode,
Manyagode o.
Chibiodun Ojo, please check your WhatsApp.
If only water no de Jado Jago commence.
Manyagode, Manyagode, Gyration no de Manyagode, if only water no de.
Okay, we are doing it.
Manya, oh Manya, oh my chief, oh Manya, oh my fellow Manya, everybody Manya, Kobuzo, Jiggy, Manya, oh Manya, Kobuzo,
oh my chief, oh my fellow Manya, everybody Manya, Kobuzo, Jiggy.
As you are watching us on Facebook, you are watching us also live on YouTube. Okay, there is time for everything. There is time for everything. There is time for everything. All glory, and adoration be unto the Lord, the author and the finisher of our faith, the King of kings, the Lord of lords, the lily of the valley. He is the rose of Sharon, the I am that I am, who was, who is, and who is to come. I say, Iba Ọlọ́run, Adẹ́dà, Aṣẹ̀dá, Ọba tó lọ kọrin kése, Kábíyèsí, Orimi Shehin. Father, Lord God, I say thank you for making it possible for us to be alive. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, all right. All glory and adoration be unto God for making it possible for us to be alive today. To see another episode of Diaspora Gyration Live, episode 141 with Mr. TK Tashere Kwateko. Okay, but now who knows? Let me just for national peace. Let me just make way. Let me make way for now. Let me just make way for now. All right, my guest is seriously waiting. But me now, who knows? I want to say a very big thank you to every one of you, wherever you might be watching from. I want to say welcome onto today's episode of Diaspora Gyration Live, episode 141 with Mr. Gyration TK Tashere Kwateko. But today, we are going to be discussing something very important. The topic we are going to be treating today is K Guys Club too small to have a unified welfare fund scheme? Is unified welfare fund scheme, and I have a guest. Though I have two guests, but one is coming on his way. One is already in the studio with Amwanes. But before anything, Atula, I want to say a special thanks to every one of you for making our time out of your busy schedule to be part of today's program. Okay, the songito that has been songitizing since we started the program is Patron Adiolu, and that generation is Ipak Basky. If you want to see, this is part of his gyration. This is Patron Adiolu. If you want it, you can see, this is Patron Adiolu, gyration time 1. You have this one also, gyration time 2. Okay, and also you have this one jollification by Patron Adeolu. So Mena Ulus, that is the skeskes Ojodi Mentino Melaho. So my guest on today's program is one time national live chief, one time it is on YouTube. Yes, as you are watching, you're watching us live on YouTube as well. Just go straight to Mr. Gyration TV. And please, I want to appeal to every one of us in order to keep this ministry of Diaspora Gyration Live flowing and going. Please, I want to appeal to every one of us. Kindly visit our YouTube channel. Please visit our YouTube channel as you are watching now. Subscribe and like the video. Please, I'm begging you. This will enable me to continue to move forward, to go ahead, to go more and more deep. But please, I'm appealing to you. Please, just share the gospel. Just please preach the gospel. You can just please visit my YouTube channel, Mr. Gyration TV, and subscribe. I'm appealing to you. I'm begging you, subscribe. Yes, the Gyration is playing live on YouTube as you are watching now. It's playing live on YouTube as well. We are streaming live on YouTube simultaneously alongside with that of Facebook. Okay, I'm going to be bringing in my guest onto the program now. Let me introduce to you my guest onto this program. All right, my guest is on the program. My guest is not a person than Metusela Chief of National Headquarters, Chief Abiodun Ojo, one-time presiding officer, National Live and Comrade Matla. My Chief, you are welcome onto today's program.
My Chief, you are very carried.
Everyone, Baba, my Chief, you are very carried. The man voice don't kekemuke. Don't be surprised. This man you are seeing, this man is a big man. Oh, he's an academician. He's a big man. While I reigned with him for like some few months because but he's going to tell us who he is. I don't know. I don't know him. Though. I don't know him. But I think everybody wants to know you. My Chief, can you please introduce yourself? Who is Abiodun Ojo?
My Chief, you are very carried. Spoke of radio at large. You are all very, very respected, and I pray that we all continue to see good in our lives.
Manya.
My name is Abiodun Ojo. Like he said, I was coronated national chief around 1998 November. I had the pleasure of being national chief headquarters of the Supreme Radio, and I enjoyed the club. I still enjoy the club. I meet families from the club. I have different kinds of people who are now my family.
Hmm.
Maybe we all work and refuse to stop.
Maya, that's it,
I
Chief. Thank you, my chief. We want to say a very big thank you for making out time out of your no time, out of your busy schedule to be part of today's program. Iṣẹ́ ìlú náà lẹ́ ń ṣe. Tó pé today, but we thank you. Okay, my chief. I was going through something and I discovered that the topic we are talking about today with treating is Kega's Club too small to have a unified welfare fund scheme? That is the question. Please, if you are home, the number to call in is +1 779 707 1067. The topic we are treating is Kega's Club too small as a club? Since 1960, 63, 62, 63 till 2021. And I noticed, I want to say thank you for all efforts you've been making to keep body and soul together in camaraderie, and you and Chief Desta simultaneously as well. Because I saw some things. You brought the intervention. You called me when Chief Obesere needed help. You were the frontliner that actually you were trying to talk to people so that we can help one another. And then to God be the glory, a substantial amount was raised. And we thank God. We thank God. And also, not quite long ago, we also discovered there is another, you said you created another forum on WhatsApp, Save Bengene. Save Bengene, right? Yes, Save Bengene. And people are actually contributing. Can you please tell us why did you take this step and what are the challenges you encountered and what was the response as a club? What have we been able to do?
Thank you very much, my chief. I must first give credence and a lot of respect to all other persons. You see, most of those things you see me coming to discuss with you, like the issue of Chief Obesere, I was not the one that brought it up.
Hmm.
Actually, Chief Idowu, you
Of
know him,
Poli?
Chief Idowu
Of Poli.
of Poli, that brought that information to my notice, and it was him that suggested it in the forum of the activities of our Kegia.
Hmm.
And within the confines of that group, and with the blessing of our AB world, I was told to lead that the source for donation for Chief Obesere.
Hmm.
God, that was going to be probably the first thing we did immediately we formed that group. That's the first thing we ever did as a group. We have, since we left school, we have not met, some of us, and it was a very, very, I assure you that apart from the monies that people sent from the US, apart from the monies JKC sent, within this club, we raised up to about 1.2 million naira.
Wow.
Obesere himself raised some money.
Hmm.
Obesere himself raised some money by himself. But the club, within that club, we raised more than 1.2 million naira. And the last one, this other one, the recent one that is still ongoing, that one is ongoing. That one we formed about less than 10 days ago. Within that period, we have at least, as at now, I know that we have been donations of more than 400,000 naira.
Wow.
And it's amazing how individuals want to help the club. Don't forget, apart from that, there are a lot of ones that we don't make any noise about. There are a lot of things that JKC I've done.
Hmm.
By KC, I mean that club that is
Global, global, yeah, global club, global Gyration club.
club. They have done so much. There are a lot of interventions that we, services of different caregivers, are doing amongst themselves. Also, there are a lot of other interventions that Chief Desta have led, and Chief Aigbe of Ilya Duteko
Hmm.
to help ourselves. But what are the challenges?
Hmm.
Challenges? Well, I cannot say we have met, because we have been dealing with individuals who are passionate about the club.
Yeah.
The passion people have for that club is making us able to dispense cash.
Hmm.
I'm not going to mention somebody's name. One of our activities, I respect him so much. In the obesity donation, this is a struggling man.
Hmm.
Only him gave more than 300,000 naira.
Whoa.
In this Bengene's case, he has given 100,000 naira.
Oh.
So there are people who have given 50,000 naira
Hmm.
in different, and with people with the economy of the world now, if somebody is releasing 20,000 naira, it's a very big money.
It's a very big
And
money indeed.
it's a passion. It shows too that there is passion in our club. The little effort we make is just to find out so that we will know how this can be sustained. I don't know.
Hmm.
Believe that I believe that we are so far so good. Individual members of the club are ready to stand up for ourselves.
Hmm.
How we galvanize that in a more formal setting is a discussion for another day. Thank you
Oh,
very much.
okay, Maite. That brings us to another question. How do you think? Because I know Agbajowo Yoruba says Agbajowo la fi ń sọ̀yà.
Ben.
Actually, like you rightly pointed out, thanks for that point of direction, that a lot of people underneath in your Finke,
Ben.
and you made mention of some other groups. I know because Chief Destiny is supposed to be on this program, but he's on his way from Chief Ogbori's daughter's wedding. Yeah, because I talked to him a few minutes before the program, and individually, when it comes to issue of money, people find it difficult to trust one another.
Yes.
People find it difficult to trust one another, and doing things individually. I think it's maybe I don't know, but I'm just looking at the question is how do you think we can incorporate this into our principle, our day-to-day way of life in comradium as a whole? Maybe having an independent body, a body where people of integrity will serve, and so that when there is any issue about any I am carried in any part of the world, it will go a long way like a central pause where everybody can say okay, and how do you think we can inculcate it into comradium, and how do you think all I am carried will be paying money into this said account to take care of the welfare of any of our KEGAT member that is having any health challenge or challenges?
Thank you, my chief. You see, I still spoke with somebody this morning. I still spoke with a comradic friend this morning, and and I've spoken with this with a lot of persons. That how long can we be doing this disparate uh, cowrie drive
Yes,
from time
calories
to
drive
time?
individually.
This this person falls sick, we begin to ask for money. That
Hmm.
person falls sick, we begin to ask for money. How long are we going to be able to sustain this at our individual levels? One
Hmm.
of our respected friends, one of our very, very most respected fathers is called me yesterday morning, and he was trying to like congratulate me as a person on that we found out that we are doing this, that we are doing these cowrie drives. And at the end of the thing, I sat down. I said, "How long can we continue this kind of
How long can we
disparate?"
continue this?
But you see, it's a pity that Chief Desta is not with me because, unfortunately for me, I don't know how to tell lies. Very, very bad for me. I don't know how to.
Okay.
Something you might not believe, but that might not be. But I know that I'm not telling you lies anymore. But at the time, I will bring an issue that is not supposed to be, that will not be for this forum. One, when we were ruminating on how to modernize Kegai's Club, when we were ruminating on it, Chief Desta was the one that was leading that rumination,
Championing the cause.
championing the cause. This issue of charity was part of what we discussed. That all this issue have not started then, maybe about 5-6 years ago. That look, do you know that there are some clubs that we even call Ayamalele and call them different names? Some of them have, if you are a member of that club, a fee-paying member of that club, you have a life insurance. That if there is anything that happens to you, there is it, and it comes directly from your annual due that you pay. Your member.
Okay, Mate, let me just hold you 1 second because I know you love Gyration so much. I know you love Gyration so much. But this one is from
Supremos Comrade.
What do you think?
This is the voice of Oracle for Yemeko. I hereby introduce and tag the title of this track as I can vary Gyration for the celebration of capability. May you all work and never stop. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to the 14th edition of Akaiba Gyration 2018.
Hello, Chief Biodu, you can go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much, my chief. As at the time we were talking about formalizing our club, the affairs of our club. As at the time we were talking about, oh, let us do a registration. This was one of those things that we felt if we have an organized setting, from that organized setting, all of these arms could come into it, having different persons manning them. And so, if people needed support and they are authenticated, apart from the fact that because there's no way, we're Africans, there's no way we will, because, and we don't have a social support system here. And so, if we don't have a social support system, we have to help ourselves. But if there is a basis, then we begin to at least go ahead from that point. But unfortunately, we don't know where that registration is. It's missing on the way. And so I get worried about it. But the difference is that we don't We don't know, except for you people who live in this part of the world where things are organized. Anyone here who is living in Nigeria here, if you can have 100 million today, God forbid, anything can happen that can sweep that of 100 million. Then you get to the point where you begin to ask other people to help because the social structure is not there and we have to help ourselves. But I don't understand. But I believe that one of these days we will get there. Thank you very much.
One of these days we will get there. If you are just tuning in, this is Diaspora Gyration Live, episode 141. And the topic we are treating is Guys Club too small to have a unified welfare fund scheme. And our special guest on today's topic or episode is one-time presiding officer, national headquarters and community at large. I'm talking about Chief Biodun Ojo, a very rugged and like I said, I reigned with him for a few months. My father, your contemporary, is even on the program. Olu James is on the program. Likewise, he's watching you.
I saw him in the program.
Aha.
You are very
Thank you, my chief. And we are very grateful that you are able to come on the program. I know I'm still going to bring you on the program. I'm going to bring you on the program again very soon because we have a lot to talk about. We are going to talk about that constitution. We are going to talk about a whole lot of things. Thank you so very much, Biodun Ojo. We really appreciate your coming. Thank you. May God bless you. And please, let's continue to fight for a unified system of welfare fund scheme, whereby it won't be like a selected stuff because he's a chief from the keg here, because he's not a fellow of this Ilia. And I think with this unified scheme, your Ilia will not even matter as long as you have been authenticated, as long as you have been duly registered, and you are paying your annual due. So we want to say a very big thank you so much, Chief. God bless you. Thank you. We really appreciate your coming.
Chief, you are very kind. Thank you very much.
Okay, before you go, my chief, what is your advice? Because I know some people, they hear about this help, but they turn away their face. What is your advice? What is your advice to all I am carried?
My chief, you are very carried. You see, a lot of these cases are happening too. All of us don't think the same way, but there is no one that is other than problem. If you're having the best kind of time today, tomorrow you don't know what can happen. The best is for you to help the nearest person to you. If you have 1 naira, if they are doing it, if it is 50 naira, you have drop it. If it is 100 naira, you have drop it. If it's 1,000, you have drop it. But I believe that all of us can give something. God bless you.
Okay. My chief, somebody that was in case you have any question you want to ask Chief Biodun Ojo, in case you have any question you want to ask Chief Biodun Ojo, please, you can call in. The number to call in is +779 707 1067. Your contemporary said, Chief Biodun, National, I want to be like you when I grow up. Please, can you tell me?
Don't let us deceive ourselves. Oh. He's a big man already. He's just hiding, you know. He was one of those who coronated me now. Who am I?
Hello, you are on the program, sir. Must you call me Omo Yalamala if you call on my program? Must you call me Omo Yalamala?
I never stumble. Ọmọ Yalamala ni ẹ.
All right, Aluka.
You are very kind.
I drop my filaya.
You are very kind, sir.
Coincidentally, you are my music.
Please, sir. Which one be this your Aka Omoyaleko?
My question is this.
How does it take donkey years?
For Kegas Club to do things continuously. We are not doing continuously. We are from the same Kegas Club. Why do we have club? That's one. My
Yeah, Chibiodun, can you please load the volume of your stuff for me?
You are talking to me?
Yes. Can you just lower your volume a little? The volume of your
My
phone.
own?
Yes, the volume of your phone.
Okay.
Baba Yeni Suru, Baba Yeni Suru. Ah. Okay.
àwọn tó wà nílùú òyìnbó wọn pe ẹgbẹ́ wọn lójú. It's a plea. I'm begging that please sit on the table and let us do things homogeneously so that when we come to Nigeria, when people that are from this diaspora come to Nigeria, the idea will not look foreign to go to Nigeria. So that when people from Nigeria come to diaspora, the idea might not look hard.
Okay. The question he was asking is, he said, why will it take Kega Club donkey years to do things homogeneous? You know, Baba, share the land.
Are you okay, my chief?
Yes, I'm okay. Are you okay, my LSF? All right, thank you, sir. He was only asking if Kega's Club is 150 years, or 60 something years. Why is it taking us donkey years to do things in uniform, to do things as a central body, as one? Why, he said, why do we have segregations? Why are we having selected fews? Why are we having fractions and other stuff in Comradium? That is his question.
I don't understand the ramifications of this question anyway. But the first the line of thought of that why is it taking us long to be able to do things
as one,
the way other people are doing it?
Yes,
that's what I would like, because you know I'm of the opinion that, I'm sorry, most of us are serious.
Most of us are on serious.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but that's how I see it, because we take things as if we take things as if this thing is play. This thing is not very important. For those who know me, and the club has a dictum: seriousness out of unseriousness. This club has very plenty assets, but we fritter it away because we don't take our things very, very seriously. We frittered all our goodwill. The only thing that is just helping us is that we have too much abundance of goodwill.
Too much abundance of goodwill.
Because but it's not as if, like I said, when we leave the school, we are more unified. If you have seen, if you actually, if you look at the diversity in the payment for basically, it was from every corner of Nigeria.
Yes.
All the people in diaspora, everyone who had it wanted to help. This SFBGNS case too, a lot of people from different places. In fact, this one is another dimension, even from the very old ages, have begun to join the trade. As individuals, I don't think we have problems. But where we have problem is that we don't take ourselves seriously. And until we begin to take ourselves seriously, that club that we so much love.
There is a question, my chief.
Yes.
There is a question.
Okay.
And the question is, they said we should ask you. This is the question.
I've not seen the question. No.
He said, that's the question. What are the problems militating against setting up national or global Kegite club charity organization, please?
But
Oh. I don't know. Something happened, my guest. Oh, okay. Unfortunately, he's back. Okay. All right, my chief. Sorry, I know something happened.
no, I don't even know how the thing happened.
Yes, the question is, he
Yes.
said,
What
Prince
are the?
Wale, can you see it now?
Yes, I'm seeing it. I've made it bigger.
Okay,
Then
that
what
is the question.
in setting up of a national, okay, guys? The major issue is that for you cannot put something on nothing. The first thing is that club itself has to be organized. Until that club is organized, we will not be able to do anything. Until the club has a formal identity, we can just do little. So, that was one of the reasons that made us say, let us begin to formalize our relationship in this club. I would not want to be advertising some of these Lele entities. Some of them are rebranding in such ways you hear that they give money for Hurricane Katrina. They give money to people in Cambodia. They don't have as many members as we have.
Of course.
They don't have as many successful people as we have.
Oh my God.
They don't have successful people. But
okay.
Not organize ourselves. This beautiful name, Global Kegites Charity Club or club organization or anything that want to call it, cannot work. It will just be this pocket of support that we can give. And it can't sustain. Can't sustain. So the major problem militating against this thing, this kind of organization, is because that it must have a formal recognition, a formal seat that you can use to begin to do other things. That is it. You cannot put something on nothing. You can't put something on nothing. So we have to change that our nothing to something first before we begin to now put something on something.
Wow.
Very much, my chief.
All right. Okay. We want to say a very big thank you to you once again for making our time and answering those questions systematically in an intelligent way. Because why are you a national chief? Okay. You are very diplomatic when it comes to comradic issue. Yes, we really appreciate your comment, chief. And I'm really happy. I'm so glad that I reigned side by side with you for a few months. And indeed, I can tell you that you exhibited a high degree of rationality when it comes to displaying your comradic intellectuality. I really, my chief, I give it to you. Chief Biodu Ojo, I welcome you. You are just too much.
Thank you very
Oh,
much, my chief. Thank you very much,
all right. Thank you so very much. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, my chief.
my
Thanks for
chief.
coming. Till I
Any-
next time again, we'll take you on the program, and I'll be glad. I'm sure you answer us when we call you.
No, I'm here. There's no problem. It's for the good of the club.
Okay. All right. Thank you so very
Thank
much, my chief. God bless you. Bye
God
bye.
bless.
Bye bye. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, that is Chief Ojo, Chief Biodu Ojo. Let us continue to gyrate a little before we tẹ̀síwájú.
Supremos Comradium. This is the voice of Oracle for Yemebo. I hereby introduce and tag the title of this track as I Gyration for the celebration of credibility. May you all work and never stop.
Chief Ayodeji
Ladies and
Lawani,
gentlemen,
I welcome you, my chief.
to the 14th edition of Akaiba Gyration 20.
Onoche Moses, I welcome you. Thank you. Thank you, Prince Wale. Wale, thank you so very much for that wonderful question. All right.
Patron Dipo Anífowóṣe o, Dayo Guinness, Patron Bọ́fọ̀, Tómi Lọ́lá, wọ́n sàn kí o, ó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́mú.
All right, we want to say a very big congratulations, a very big congratulations. Last week we were unable to say it. 2 weeks ago. Yes, last week, almost 2 weeks ago, one of our Metusela chief of Ilia Meleke, Chief Oriade, he was crowned as a king in one of the Otule Mentino community in Ife. Oh, may his reign be as sweet as honey. Also yesterday was Chief Ogbori's birthday. Happy belated birthday to you, Chief Raman Taufik Bolagade, aka Ogbori Efo of the whole Galactic Court. He is the chairman, US Icaverian board. He was +1 yesterday and also today. Today also his daughter got married. His daughter got married. Double celebration to Comradium. Double celebration to Chief Ogbori. Father Asheisha Modu Ìyàwó ní mẹ́ni o. May ọkọ ìyàwó continue to rubber singer. May ọkọ ìyàwó continue to pour directly into the letter O of the ìyàwó olórí. And at the end of 9 months, may the ìyàwó be imprisoned 9 months, sentenced to 9 months imprisonment with another Buget Hypagbaski elephant. Okay, happy birthday to everyone that is celebrating today. Also, happy birthday to Ebi Ondo of our time, Chief Dipo Nege Elegbede of Ilia Ondo. Today is your birthday. Happy birthday to you, Chief Elegbede of Ilia Ondo. Chief Baba Dunde Baba Adeyemi, I welcome you onto today's episode of Diaspora Gyration Live. You are all hyper basket. Yes, Mina Awulus, Africa in haze, Nigeria in Goslow. But let us gyrate a little before we go. Unfortunately, Chief Desta was supposed to be. Unfortunately, he just left Chief Ogbori's daughter's birthday. And you know, network. What network is all about. Chief Desta also played his own part very well. Like you all know who Chief Desta is. Chief Desta also championed a cause, and that was when we lost Chief Bola Junait of Ilia Meleke. Chief Desta, he opened a platform, and trust me, a substantial amount was raised, but unfortunately we still lost the chief, and yet he still went further to still push for an intervention fund to make sure the children of the said chief, the departed chief, well, for them to have quality education and good health and every other stuff. So more reason why we are planning to bring him also on this program, but unfortunately he is unavailable. But thank God, Chief Biodu Ojo was able to do justice as well. Yes, we have just few minutes more. Ali Yakubu, I welcome you. Olaolu Amos from the Banjo, I welcome you. Engineer Adewale, brilliant. Please endeavor, please like the video, share the video, invite all I'm carried on your friend list to be part and parcel of today's program. And also we are appealing to you, please, my brothers and my sisters in Comradium, please, I want to appeal to you. Kindly visit my YouTube channel. Mr. Gyration TV. Kindly visit my YouTube channel, Mr. Gyration TV, and subscribe. Please subscribe and like the video, because this will also help Diaspora Gyration Life to go a long way. It will also help us go a long way. As you are watching us live on Facebook, we are also transmitting live on YouTube. Please watch us, like the video, subscribe, Mr. Gyration TV. Thank you. Please subscribe on my YouTube channel, Mr. Gyration TV. Please, I need you to help me too. I need you to help me. May God continue to help every one of us. Everybody, Worosimaye, whatsoever that has a beginning, we surely have an end. Unfortunately, time is not our friend. I want to say a very big thank you to every one of you for making our time out of your no time to be on today's episode of Diaspora Gyration Live, episode 141 with Mr. Gyration. And our guest on the program was Chief Biodu Ojo, one time national live 97, 98, 99 Kegier. Chief Biodu Ojo 98, 99 Kegier. And the topic we treated, it was all about, is Kegier clubs too small? Is Kegier club too small to have a unified welfare scheme? And thank you, a wonderful thank you to LSF NEPA for your questions and your contributions, and to every one of you for contributing on today's program, especially also Prince Wale Omoluabi. I like your question. I love your question. I fell in love with your question. You said, Maiche Biodu, what are the problems militating against setting up national or global care guides club charity organization, please? And he was able to do justice. And look at what my father was saying. My father said, Chief Biodu Ojo's sense of judgment, like you rightly said, son had always been one unique, gentlemanly style that beats my admiration till now, yet firm and convincing in making general decisions. Thank you, my father. Thank you for bringing him on the program. Yeah, I know he's long. You saw him last, right? That is my comradic direct father. The man that coronated me, the chief that coronated me, the chief that I reigned after, Chief Onubi Onuche Oriade 99 of Iliadu Kwateko. All right, Oninyo Eshe, Oloka Eshe, gbogbo yin tí ẹ fìfẹ́ bá wa jẹ́ Eshe. Queen Ayo Yinka SF, Queen Ayo Yinka Ayodeji. Oh, you are just too much, man. Oh, you are too much. Thank you so very much for your support. LSF Nepa Eshe. Every one of you, I want to say a very big thank you. Till I come your way again next week. But before I go, let me just give you this little one so you can just drink palm wine with it. Just make sure your palm wine is beside you, and get a fresh fish, maybe point and kill, or a goat meat, a very hypergasky goat meat. How are we going to make ourselves one? You know, the question you ask, who I go ask. All right, Chief Biodu just said, until the club is organized. Okay, let us go by the way of LSF Adeolu. I love that gyration, but I'm just going to play that gyration. So this one, so when we are going, when you are going, is a gone. Okay, Petron Adeolu, where are thou? Okay. I leave you with this gyration. Original holy water.
Gbọ́ Elédùmarè gbọ́ o. Gbọ́ Elédùmarè gbọ́ o. Gbọ́ Elédùmarè gbọ́ o. Gbọ́ Elédùmarè gbọ́ o. Torí ọmọ ẹnu òwe máa lẹ ìwò. Ọmọ ẹnu òwe máa lẹ ìṣọmọ ìmùlẹ̀. Gbọ́ Elédùmarè gbọ́ o. Àjàǹkó ló dùgbẹ́dùgbẹ́ o. Àjàǹkó ló dùgbẹ́dùgbẹ́ àti rúbọrúbọ ẹ̀wọ̀n màmá jẹ́rú o. Àjàǹkó ló dùgbẹ́dùgbẹ́ àti rúbọrúbọ ẹ̀wọ̀n màmá jẹ́rú o. Àjàǹkó ló dùgbẹ́.
Please don't forget, kindly visit our YouTube channel, Mr. Gyration TV. Please subscribe, and like the video. Also, please, if you have sent me a friend request on Facebook and I've not accepted it, it's not because I don't want to accept you, but it is because I have exhausted my 5,000 slot. I have exhausted my 5,000 my own the slot they gave me, the 5,000. I've exhausted it. Please follow me on that same name. Just go follow me. When you follow me, whatever we do, you will surely and definitely see it. I'm not feeling cool under the hot sun. I really want to appreciate every one of you. Thank you so very much. May Almighty God bless you all. Fọlákẹ́ Ẹbísámi Fọlákẹ́ Dípọ́rọ̀ Ìlíyà Ìbàdàn. Adéolùmàtìdé o pẹ̀lú Kòròdú connection. Adéolùmàtìdé o Ìlíyà Délé.